How to cut fabric appliques with Silhouette Cameo 5. Step 1. In Silhouette Studio, click the text in the left toolbar. Step 2. Type in the text you want to use. Step 3. Click the text style panel in the right toolbar and select a font to use. Step 4. Reposition and resize the text on the cutting area. Step 5. Set the second text aside, right-click the first text and click Ungroup. Step 6. Rearrange the letters, right-click and click Group. Step 7. Click the Offset panel in the right toolbar, then click Offset. Step 8. Select a corner, set the distance and click Apply. Step 9. Right-click the offset layer and click Group. Step 10. Now select the actual text, click Internal Offset, set a small distance and click Apply. Step 11. Right-click the internal offset layer and click Group. Step 12. When you zoom in, you'll see 3 layers. Select the original text in the middle and set it aside. Step 13. With the original text selected, click the Fill Color drop-down and select a color. Step 14. Now select both the offsets, right-click and click Make Compound Path. Step 15. Click the Fill Color drop-down and select a color. Step 16. Now drag and place the offset layer right on top of the original text. Step 17. Drag and place the second text on the cutting area, click Fill Color drop-down and select a color. Step 18. Select the offset layer and the second text, right-click and select Group. Step 19. Drag and set the grouped design aside. Step 20. Grab the materials you need to create the project. Step 21. Turn on and set the temperature in the heat press. Step 22. Grab the fabric you're going to use and trim it to size. Step 23. Grab the heat bond and trim it to size as well. Step 24. Place a heat-resistant mat in a Teflon sheet, then place the heat bond paper side down on the sheet. Step 25. Place the fabric on top of the heat bond, flip it over and press it with the heat press. Step 26. Once the fabric and the heat bond are set, grab the material and place it on the cutting mat. Step 27. Load the mat into the machine and perform a test cut to ensure that the settings are correct. Step 28. Once you're happy with the test cut, go ahead and start cutting the design. Step 29. Once it's done cutting, unload the mat and peel off the material carefully. Step 30. Weed out the excess material, then place heat-resistant tape on top of the design. Step 31. Scrape down using a scraper tool to ensure that there are no bubbles. Step 32. Flip it over and peel off the heat bond carefully from the design. Step 33. Now prep the shirt by running a lint roller over it, then pre-press it to wick out wrinkles and moisture. Step 34. Line up and place the design onto the shirt and press it at 230 degrees for about 8 seconds. Step 35. Next, place the vinyl shiny side down on the mat to cut the second part of the design. Step 36. Load the mat into the machine and start cutting. Step 37. Once it's done cutting, check and ensure that the material is cut all the way through, then trim off the excess material. Step 38. Weed out the design and layer it on top of the first design. Step 39. Cover it with a Teflon sheet, then press it at 350 degrees for about 30 seconds. Step 40. remove the paper peel off the protective sheet and check how the design turned out. For more such help and information, visit us at www.mannymaker.com, or call us at +1 786 866 5932 +44 020 3983 0480.